Hey guys, so here we are with episode 12. We are officially halfway done with this season. I think I like this season more than the last season, just because like their acting and character development has gotten so much better in this season, I feel like. But I mean, the first season was really good. There was a couple of episodes I can't remember if they were in the first season or if they were the beginning of this season that I didn't really care for. But it's hard to say. It's so hard to say. But I think I do prefer so far this season compared to last season. But so in the last episode, the mom ended up started dating this one guy named Ted. He ended up being a robot. I feel like that was pretty predictable, just because there were so many like words and phrases that he used that made it sound like he was. And then yeah, so he was, I was gonna say not a good guy, but he wasn't like a guy in general, I guess, because he was a robot, but not a good being. And he was abusive to Buffy, tried to like ultimately end up with the mom, like being married to her and stuff. And but yeah, they ended up defeating him. For a minute the mom didn't believe Buffy, but then of course, given everything that had happened in that episode, then at the end of it she ended up believing her and stuff. So I don't think that there was anything like big that had happened in the last episode. I think Cordelia and Xander are getting a little bit closer. They just need to like get together already. But anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon in the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. Oh, and Ginny and Giles got back together too. That was another thing that happened in the last episode.
Come on, Mom, please. Everyday woman. There's the receipt. Why didn't you just go to Moon Was Our Us?
Do now, make fun of your mother later.
God, I hate escalators. The mom's gonna be so mad at her for not picking up the dress.
Do you mind? We were talking here. You promised you'd never cheat on me again, honey. I better go.
I ain't done yet. All right, sugar lips.
Ew.
Giddy up.
Thank you for punching him in that area.
I'll have that. This ain't over.
That was kind of cool though, I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't have the dress.
Oh, bliss. Mall food.
Buffy,
Mom?
where's my dress?
Oh God.
Let me guess. You were distracted by a boy.
Technically.
I was gonna say pretty much, yeah.
Look, I can go get it right now.
They're closed. I just have to fit it in tomorrow.
Saving the world from vampires?
I swear sometimes I don't know what goes on in your head.
I feel like she just needs to tell her at this point. Although she would probably be a stereotypical mom and just be like, not let her do anything or go out or like whatever.
It's just that I'm worried we're gonna miss class.
You know what? This would work a lot better for me if you didn't talk.
Well, it'd work a lot better for me with the lights off.
Are you saying that you can't look at me when we do whatever it is we do?
No, it's not that I can. It's just more I don't
That
want
she
to.
doesn't want to. Yeah.
That's great. That's just dandy. We're repulsed by each other. We hide from our
Well,
friends.
I should hope so. Please.
I don't need this.
Ditto, like a hole in the head.
Oh God. She gonna turn it off? Yep.
How many of us have lost countless productive hours plagued by unwanted sexual thoughts and feelings?
Yes.
That was a rhetorical question,
Xander.
Mr. Harris, not a poll.
Oh.
Like that compares to kissing a guy who thinks the Hoover technique is a big turn on.
What about having to feign interest in her
Willow's
vapid
gonna
little
figure it out real
chit-chat
quick.
just so you can get some touch?
Now, another consequence of sexual activity. Anyone? Else, you and your partner will share equally in the daily task of raising your egg. Now, please choose
And
a
of course,
partner
Cordelia
and
and
come pick up
Xander are
your
going to
children.
end up together.
You wanna have a baby?
Oh, or not.
Well, there were an uneven number of students and you didn't show, so...
I'm a single mother.
No man of her own.
Do you know what this says about me? That I am doomed to lead my mother's life. How deeply scary is that?
How about this?
Well, she
It
didn't
says
show up
nothing.
for class,
It means
so...
nothing. This whole egg experiment is completely pointless.
Success, at last. Your playmate is a fellow of repute, it seems.
Oh, Lord.
It's, Lyle Gorge, and that one's his brother, Tector. Yes, it's not a bad idea. Strength in numbers.
All right. I see a lot of hunting getting done in that scenario.
Please. Like Angel and I are just helpless slaves to passion. Grow up.
Yes. Well, damn.
This isn't hunting in the classical sense. It should.
Ain't that Angela's with her? Yep. Well, how come she ain't slaying? And how come
Oh,
he's
she
about
is.
to make me blush? Well, I don't know, Tector. Wait till she's alone. Why? You scared? No. I could whip them both right now if I wanted to.
Sure.
Why don't you?
Feeding. Check. Burping. Check. Diapers. Sort of. In theory, I guess. Okay.
How do you feed and burp an egg?
Good night, Egbert.
Is that this? Those aren't. I was gonna say maybe that's like the thing from season 1. But those eggs looked completely different from the praying mantis episode. But those eggs were. Ew. It's probably like turned or something.
Are you sure your egg is secure in that?
Did I ask for backseat, Mommy?
Oh
A little
shit!
touchy this morning?
Yeah.
I just feel all funky.
You don't have a fever.
Mr. Whitmore's out. Couldn't find an egg sitter or something.
Well then, can you give me a hand?
I wonder if they're all yeah.
How did the hunt go last night, Buffy?
I bet
No
they're
doubt.
all like have the parasite or whatever.
It's true, Buffy. You and Willow do seem a little sluggish. Are you quite sure everything's all right?
But Xander's
Maybe
not.
something we ate.
Maybe his partner.
Or perhaps
had
it's the
that
burden of
egg or
parenthood.
something.
Xander, maybe you shouldn't.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't stress over every little thing. A child
He's
takes
gonna
up on
drop
that,
it.
which is a one-way ticket to Neurotic City.
It didn't break.
It didn't break. How come it didn't break?
Which is another secret to conscientious egg care.
It's
Pot of
not.
scalding water in about 8 minutes.
Faux parenting gig we're doing at school. Like, I'm really planning to have kids anytime soon. Maybe someday in the future when I'm done having a life.
He
but
probably
my
can't
kids
have
are just being
kids.
a
I'm
little too much to
assuming that
deal with.
vampires
I
can't.
wouldn't know. I don't. Well, you know, I can't.
Oh. That's okay.
That's gonna end up being a problem for
I
them.
figured there were all sorts
at
of
some
things
point.
vampires can't do. Angel, when I look into the future, all I see is you. All I want is you.
I feel like he's gonna break up with
I
her
feel like it.
at some point because of all that, or she will. But I totally see a breakup in their future.
Hello? Is anybody in here?
It's gonna be the teacher. What'd I say? Although I figured the teacher was gonna be dead, but yeah. So I guess he's like behind it all or whatever. Ooh, that's gross. Is it gonna pop out at her? I thought it just ended up like staying inside of her or whatever that entire time. So it must go back into the egg once it's done doing its thing. Ugh. She calling Willow?
Come on, pick up.
Hello?
Willow, are
Yep.
you okay?
Why shouldn't I be?
Your egg, is it doing anything?
Maybe it's a trap. Something the Gorge brothers planted for you?
Maybe. Yeah.
Mm,
I'm sorry.
either that
I
or
shouldn't
she's
have woken you.
already...
Go back to sleep.
You sure?
She's
Yeah.
already been...
Yeah, I'm better. I'm fine.
Okay.
with the parasite,
I'll
but
see you tomorrow.
not possessed, but like infected. I don't know what's the right word. I wonder if she's gonna remember the next day. Is infected the right word?
Sorry,
Is
Junior.
he gonna eat it?
But a man's gotta eat.
Great. You know, I always say that a day without an autopsy, it's like a day without sunshine.
Maybe the offspring simply used him to return to the Mother Bazaar.
Yeah, maybe he...
What is she
What?
doing?
What's a bizarre?
Oh shit! So they probably ended up doing the same thing to Giles too. Are those weapons at the school?
She hasn't been in. I've been waiting to talk to her myself about history texts.
That is just the last straw.
I'm sure she didn't mean to.
She never means to, but somehow she always manages to anyway.
I'm sure it's nothing. What was that?
You know, probably the janitor.
Oh, so he's got one in him. I didn't know that. Oh, well, that makes sense, because there was an egg that was on a shelf.
Last time Cordy dragged me in here, it was a lot nicer.
What?
Nothing. Crazy talk, head trauma. Why not kill us? Why drag us in here? Oh.
So that they
Bad
can get infected too.
Thank you.
What are they doing? Kind of just like lazily, like.
The mother hibernates underground, laying eggs. The offspring then attach themselves to a host, taking control of their motor functions through neural clamping.
Careful.
Oh God, Xander, he cracks me up. He's just like, careful, and then he's the one that falls. The mother. Oh, that's so gross. It's giving me like the freaking chills, man.
I'll handle it.
Seems like a flamethrower would do really good right there.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, so now they're basically teaming up right now.
Cordelia, I don't want to hurt you some of the time.
I don't want to hurt you some of the time.
That's my bomb!
Oh, damn, Xander. Oh, God. He's going to feel so bad for that later.
Well, hello.
This is all your fault.
Well, I mean, you followed her. all of them just casually felt. That's nasty.
All right. It's over.
You will not leave your room at any time except to go to school or the bathroom. Am I making myself clear?
You're clear. I won't leave my room.
You're damn right you won't.
I think eventually she's gonna find out.
Buffy, are you going to bed?
In a minute.
Oh, she's still in her room. Oh, okay. Well, this episode was more gross than anything. I guess the one brother ended up dying, too. What was his name? Like, Tector or something? I guess he ended up dying. So we're probably not done seeing this guy. What was his name? Like, it wasn't Leonard, but I don't know. It's something like that. Yeah, I feel like Buffy and... I was going to say Spike. What the hell is his name? I just went blank. What the hell is his name? Angel. Not Spike. Angel. Angel and Buffy are going to end up breaking up at some point. I feel like it's probably because of the whole, like, future thing. Not necessarily, like, kids, but, like, future thing. That and he, like, can't be out in the daylight and stuff like that. They have a lot of problems, but... Anyway, I don't know when that would happen, but yeah. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon in the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.